First off, welcome new subscribers. Welcome to my little world where we like to have fun building models. The NXs are gone, they're all wrapped up, and they are shipped off, and they will be at their final destination, but on to the D.IIIa. Everything's on except for the rigging, and Elliot asked in the last video on the little fuel line thing there, why didn't I use like wire? And since the kit part was broke, it's basically I just like to use all the kit parts that come with the kit, and then either a future build or someone else's plane, I'll use wires or anything aftermarket for it. But I wanted to use the kit part and just be able to fix it, and just very simple, just a simple little build. I didn't get to paint anything or primer anything because I wanted to learn this morning how to make the eyelets for the biplane. It is really simple. This is just wire, basically 32 gauge. It's a Canthrow wire, I believe, and I just basically put it in a took a drill bit, an oversized drill bit. However, when I do them for the plane, it'll be correct scale. And just took a pair of pliers and twisted it, and that's how you make eyelets. Not too bad for my first one, but wanted to see how easy it was, and it's really not hard at all. That's for the eyelets, and then I had to go to the hobby store today, pick up some brass rod. And these will make the turnbuckles that go on the rigging. And for rigging, I'm not going to use fishing line or what's it called? I want to say thread. I use stretch sprue. I think it looks more realistic to me, and for me, it is easier. So I'll show everyone once I get farther along on that. So what I got going on the D.IIIa is hopefully I can start painting and then do the bunch of eyelets and the turnbuckles. So that's what I got going on the D.IIIa. Painting, I really haven't decided what I want to do yet. I know the basic color is the wing nuts call out for XF19 and aluminum. It's basically an aluminum gray. I'm not a real big fan of the aluminum gray. I like more of the light gray, so I'm probably going to go with Vallejo light gray, and then decide on what kind of other paint job I want to do, which still is up in the air, but that is what I got going on today on that. And we are starting the AMT White Freightliner, which we like to call the Optimus Prime kit. First thing first, this is a 70s kit, and I'm here to tell you, if you notice on the instructions, they're all numbered, but finding the number on the kit part doesn't exist, because that's a product of the 70s. Which, it's not too bad. The instructions are pretty clear. They're not really crystal clear, but you can get the general idea. You just got to test fit a lot and everything. And everyone knows my golden rule. If you can't see it, I don't put it in. And that's the engine, because you're not going to see it at all. You may see the undercarriage, the bottom part of the engine, and that is what I will probably put on, but I know for a fact that the cab ain't going to be tilted or anything, and you're not going to see the engine, so I am going to leave the engine off. That'll probably make some of the, probably blasphemy for some of the car modelers, but that is just the way I do things. It's really a straightforward build when you start. I omitted the engine. I basically started with the tires. I got all them on. There's actually a little ring that goes around it. I think it's more trouble than it's worth to actually put it on, so I left it off. And I will actually be painting the tires. I actually use like NATO black. I think it makes it makes the tire colors a little more real looking. Don't look more toy like. Went in and just plowed through putting the rims in and the drum brakes and everything else on the tires. There should be a little bit more of a gap on the tire for the fifth wheel in the back, but that's actually I think too much of a gap, and I just basically glued them together. I do not make car models I want to say operational moving parts. I think that's more, and again, I've said it again, more trouble than it's worth. It actually, if you keep rolling it, and if you don't glue it well enough, it'll actually, parts will fall off, and you can actually waller out the holes with the axles and everything. So this will be a static build, and everything will be you'll have to pick it up when you move it. But got the chassis all built. There's a few parts I'm probably going to omit just because of it's actually just nothing real dire. You're not going to really see it, and it just helps the integrity of the build, makes it stronger. And it's basically like there's a drive mechanism that goes right here, and it just kind of not great with the fit with the cab, because I have built one of these when I was in the 80s, because I wanted to build Prime, because he does look like Prime from the 80s cartoon show. But that's what I got going on today. I got the chassis for the Freightliner pretty much almost all assembled. Got the tires done. I'm gonna wait till they get a little bit more dry, and then I'll be able to get all this together, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.